Hello, hello. I have a word for you today from the Lord. I have to get it out to you. You are going to be shocked, amazed, and so blessed because this word is for you. I came out here today just to get it out to you. Really. Judges chapter 9. Let me paint the pictures for you. It's one of my favorite chapters. In fact, it's powerful. You need to go and read Judges chapter 9. It's about a man, a typical warrior, a typical enemy of the Lord, a typical enemy of the world. He went from city to city, town to town, from village to village, country to country, massacring, burning, sacrificing, causing so much of pain, sorrow, and fear in the hearts of men and women. And guess what? Nobody could bring him down. No man could pull him down. No company of army could stand up against Abimelech. They were absolutely afraid of him. And Judges chapter 9 verse 50 said, Abimelech finally made his way to the city of Tebez and captured it. And there was a strong tower. So in the cities of Israel at that time, they build strong towers in the middle of the city, so where they could take refuge in case of war or danger. And inside the city, the entire population fled to it. So picture this, the woman and the children being pushed up onto the roof and as far up as possible where from danger. What can a woman do? Women are always thought of as a weaker party in the relationship, right? Or always thought of as a means to be protected. Yes, that's true. But listen to what happens here. Abimelech tries to push down the wall of the tower. He eventually tries to burn it. So as he makes his entrance into the tower, there, can you picture? High up on the roof, there's woman there and the children. And there was a millstone apparently on this roof. And guess what? The woman sitting on the top there pushed the millstone down, and it did not hit the armor bearer. It did not hit the wall. It hit directly onto Abimelech's head. And Abimelech was about to die. And he said, he's told his armor bearer, and he said, draw your sword and kill me. Don't let it be said that a woman killed Abimelech. Oh, my hat. So we laughed this morning at Bible study. So the young man stabbed him with his sword and he died. And Abimelech's men saw that he was dead. They disbanded and returned to their homes. Guys, this was a man that nobody could take down. It was a woman sitting up on the top of a roof, not only using her powers of wisdom, she used a fearlessness. She used her strength. And God directed that piece of millstone, a solid piece of rock, onto Abimelech's head and killed him. And listen to this. He said, don't let it be known that a woman killed me. And guess what? Throughout history, throughout ages, millions and trillions of people have been reading this word. And everyone knows that a woman took down the oppressor. A woman took down the enemy of God. Today, you as a woman, God can use you to pull down the strongholds that others cannot. Maybe a man cannot. But God, you as a woman, God can use your powers of intercession, your powers of belief, and your powers of being a woman. You need to go read Judges chapter 4 and 5, where Deborah prophesies that a woman will take down the enemies of the Israelites, who were the Canaanites at that time. And so there was Sisera, the leader of the Canaanite army, and he walks into a tent of a woman, and her name was Jael. And so what did Jael do? She gave him some milk and she put a blanket on him. And God uses the powers of a woman, her wisdom, her fearlessness, her strength of power, her emotional capacity. God will use you today. And listen, if you are a woman, or if you know a woman, do not undermine yourself and do not undermine her, because God has opportunities for you today. And Jael, while he was sleeping, drove a nail into his head and killed him. And that was the end of the war between Israel and Canaan. So guys, you as a woman, God has opportunities for you. Do not Look yourself down. Do not put yourself down. Speak positive things into your life. Look in the mirror and say, tell yourself how beautiful you are and how wonderful you are, because God has a plan and a purpose for your life. Look at these stories that we talked about today. A woman can pull down the strongest oppressor. Maybe others can't do it. Maybe there's a problem that nobody can attend to. You can attend to it. You can take it down. God has a plan and a purpose for your life today. Amen.